Just a couple reminders. I'll make one just for you. It's a real rock from SEDDONA. I'll paint it custom just for you. I'll even sign it for you. $5 donation. So, good rising. So, Mary Magdalene today. It's kind of quiet right now, which is nice, even though I have my grandkids here with me at the moment. Uh, it's nice to have the peace and quiet for a moment, anyway. So I don't want to spend a whole lot of time because I just want to get to it. First of all, just want to let you know that I have some new tasks that were assigned to me. A little bit surprising, but it is what it is. So I don't care to really necessarily reveal those tasks to you at this particular time, but I do. This is one of them, actually, going live more often. So you're going to see my lovely face a little more often than just every couple days or once a week. So, yeah. I'm also gonna start. I was gifted yesterday, which is very, very nice. I was gifted a few things. The first is that bulletin board you saw at the beginning of this video. So I could keep track of things, give you quick notes, have it as an actual calendar, remind people that they left things with me. Or did they leave things? Anyway, and that kind of thing. Also, I've received a devotional. This devotional here. It's a daily devotional, so I will be sharing that with you when I do come on live. I have, if you noticed, I did put down the devotional Bible verses they come from. Um, so you may not be into the Bible verses, and that's okay. But there are little nuggets that help you along the way, and this one is really cool today. So I'll get into that in a minute. And then we'll talk about some other stuff. So let's get to it, shall we? Okay, so today is Monday, March 28th. And here we go. This is from Ephesians 2:10. And it says, "For we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them." I'll say it again. "For we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them." And then again, that's from Ephesians 2:10. If you want to take a deeper time into this devotion, I encourage you to go to 2 Timothy 3, verses 16 and 17, and Hebrews, that's new, Hebrews 13, 20 to 21. Okay, so here's the devotional. The woman poured out her story, her heart in bits and pieces. each sliver more terrible to hear than the last. I sat across from her at Bible study. I led for inmates at the county jail. Yet in that moment, I didn't feel like an adequate leader. I was stunned in the face of the nightmares she lived through as a child. During my time of service at the jail, I'd heard a great many tales of woe, but never had I met someone who had been through such horrific trauma. What could I say? Why in the world did the Lord send me to help this woman? I'm not a psychologist or a social worker. I'm not a brilliant theologian. Yet I spent months, yes, I opened my mouth and words came out. True words about God's role in suffering. About the comfort we have in his sovereignty, justice, and grace. Believing these truths, the student lit with a tearful smile as she embraced the hope set before her. Often, when I set out to teach the Bible study, feelings of inadequacy overwhelm me. Honestly, for many things in my life, I feel unequipped, unskilled, or simply not good enough. But then God gently reminds me I am his workmanship. I am equipped for the good works he calls me to do because he created me for them and them for me. All I have to do is walk with God through each day, confident he will provide all I need to accomplish his works. This one kind of hits me a little bit. Um, First of all, I have a couple of confessions for you. I have a sibling who's in prison. I don't want you to necessarily know why he's in prison, um, because that really doesn't matter at this particular moment anyway. Maybe later I will reveal that, but right now I care not to. Um, but I do have a sibling in prison and recently in prison. And yeah, so this kind of hit hard. But here's another thing. There was a moment in my past life, not past life, but current life in the past. Did you catch that? What I mean by that? Um, that I actually visited a prison for a weekend, and I was I was on a retreat with these inmates, and I was assigned to sit with these three men, and I was across from them, and they were directly across from me. It just happened that way. That's the way they sat. And yes, I was feeling very inadequate. Yes, I was feeling fear of these men. I was feeling like, why am I here? Um, just some really crazy feelings. And I had them from the start of this particular weekend. It was 3 days long. We'd have to come and go. And anyway, I was sitting in front of these inmates, these men, and one of them said to me, "So, do you want to know what I did?" And I was like, because we weren't allowed to ask them. But I said, "Well, if you want to tell me, sure, I'll listen to you." And he said, "I murdered someone. It was a family member. I murdered them. So what do you think about that? What do you think about?" All of a sudden, my inadequacy gone. You know what I said? I said, "I don't necessarily like what you did. In fact, I don't like it at all because I believe in life. But as a human being, I love you. As a human being, I love you." And you know what? I meant it. I meant it to this day. And this particular man stood up. He came over to my side of the table and he hugged me. Was I qualified? Not by human standards, no. But God qualified me. God, when he or she or they, my creator, when my creator qualifies you, you don't have to be qualified. You don't have to have the MBA. You don't have to have the millions of dollars. You don't have to have anything. God will qualify you. The Creator will qualify you. Because the Creator wants you to be in that moment to minister to that person, to tell them that they are loved and loved unconditionally. See, that's where we're getting hung up. We get hung up when we just tell people I love you because it's always usually under some conditions. I love you because you're good looking. I love you because you can give me sex. I love you because ... No, no. We should love people unconditionally, just as Jesus did. He loved people for who they are. Yeah. So when I say, I love you, I mean it. I love you through my entire being with no condition. Something to think about today, huh? And learning a little bit more nuggets about me. So, having said that, I want to talk to you a little about more of who am I? Who am I? Who am I to you? Am I your mom? Am I your daughter? Your sister? Your mother? Your grandmother? Your aunt? Am I Michelle Marie? Yeah. Am I Mary Magdalene? Yeah. Am I what? I tell you that I'm Mary Magdalene. That's true for me. Because in my spirit, I believe that I'm Mary Magdalene. Am I nuts? Am I crazy? Not really. Not at all. I'm fully aware of what I'm saying. I'm fully aware that I have taken a task to be a companion for Gabriel. That's not an easy task either. I'm here to tell you it's not. Because when you're in a relationship with an angel, oh, and my relationship with him, by the way, is friendship. In case you were wondering, in case you needed to gossip about something, here it is. Here's the truth. My relationship with him is a friendship. And the Creator told me that I was his companion. And wow. Sometimes when you're in a relationship with an angel, you have to be willing to know that he's going to fly off or she's going to fly off because there are female angels too. Am I an angel? Yeah. But you have to know that those angels could fly off at any time because they have souls to save. And it isn't about you, it's about the world. It's about being at peace. And I don't mean just the world like, Earth. I mean the world, the universe, the vast universe that we have, the other universes that maybe we haven't even discovered yet. Yes, there's people that believe in aliens. Why not? Who are you to be a judge and to say that people aren't aliens, come from other planets? Who are you to tell me that I'm not Mary Magdalene, that I'm crazy? Who are you to tell Gabriel that he is an archangel? Or for that matter, who are you to tell Michael that he's not an archangel? It's not for you to decide. It's for us to decide. And as I've spoken before, we all have journeys, okay? And our spirits tell us different things, okay? That doesn't mean that it's an easy journey, though. Just like I said, it's not easy being a companion to an archangel, okay? So who am I? Right now, I'm Michelle Marie. I'm Mary Magdalene. Yeah, glad to meet you. I came across a quote today, actually, and it says, and I forgot to write down who it was, I'm sorry, but it says, "You are what you believe yourself to be. You are what you believe yourself to be. Yeah, isn't that wonderful? So, when you're having self talk, and I'm talking to one friend of mine in particular, but this is for everybody. But when you're having self talk and you're telling yourself that you're no good, that you uh, have screwed up in life, that you don't deserve dot dot dot, you don't deserve a woman, you don't deserve a man, you don't deserve love, you don't deserve money, you don't deserve nice things. If you tell yourself those things, then you're being negative. You're putting negative out into the universe. Okay? Don't think that I haven't done it myself, because I have. Okay? I have. Positive self talk. I'm Mary Magdalene. I'm a mother. I'm a grandmother. And I love being here in Sedona Heaven. Yeah, I do. And I deserve good things. You do too. You can make them happen if you want to. No, it's not easy. No, it's not. I'm here to tell you. I live with my mom, who has become a negative influence. Okay? I have to shut her out sometimes. I love her, but sometimes I have to shut her out. I live with my grandkids right now and my daughter. And sometimes it's chaotic. But I love them, and this is what is supposed to be for me right now. But that doesn't mean that that is what I particularly want. So I'm working to make it happen. I'm believing. And it comes down, I saw, and please forgive me if I've messed up. I saw a guy by the name of Xavier. Francis Xavier? But at least Xavier, I know that. And he said yesterday that it comes down to faith. Doesn't it always? Doesn't it always come down to faith? You have faith that you believe you can be whoever you want to be. You believe that you can find complete world peace, even among a war that's going on. You believe that you can create a home for yourself, that you can create a car for yourself, that you can create a shelter for hundreds of thousands of people that are going to come through Sedona Heaven. I believe it. And I can do it. But it takes work. It takes faith. Faith that I can do it. And I will do it. Because I know I can. And I've got the archangels behind me. Yeah. And the creator saying, way to go, Michelle. Yes, Mary Magdalene, you can do it. Yeah. How about them apples? Yeah. So, okay. So I said that I would only last for a few minutes. Remember? If you want one of these, the rocks that come They've come out of the mountain. I did not dig them out. They've fallen off our mountain here, the Red Rock Mountain. And this one I painted. I painted this one for a friend, but I haven't got it to her yet. But pretty, huh? If you'd like one, I'd be more than happy to paint one for you, or I'll just sign it for you, Mary Bagden, or I'll just send it blank if you want that. Donate $5. Yeah. My Cash App is $Mary Magdalene 2. Or I do have a PayPal at NaylaMoon1968.com. Oh, and just a reminder, if you want to help those archangels I tell you about, yeah, Michael, Archangel, PayPal.me/Michael help us, or Archangel Gabriel, PayPal.me/help Gabriel. And just a final word about this. I got to thinking about when people like Michael, myself, and Gabriel, we ask, okay, this is a ministry in a way. And if you're watching TBN or if you go to a church every week, they ask for money too, okay? They got it scrolling down on the TBN, or whatever preacher you're watching. They got it down there. They ask. You go to church, any church. It doesn't matter what church, what religion you are. They always have a collection to help, to further the ministry. So if you look at it as, oh, we're just, collecting money just for, okay. Stop. Just stop. Because that's being judgmental again. Okay? Put it in our collection plate. Okay? Put it in our collection plate. We'd love that. Okay? And this is Mary Magdalene saying, I love you. Yes, you. And you, and you, and you, and you. I love you. And you have a fantastic happy birthday day today.